everyone, and welcome to the March 2020 Paletteful Packs Premier Pack unboxing. I hope everybody's staying well. I hope everybody's happy and healthy. So I'm going to go ahead and open this box. And of course we have a nice March theme. Happy St. Patty's Day. It looks like we have a pencil sharpener. And wow, Rembrandt pastels. That is my absolute favorite. I love Rembrandt soft pastels. Oh, wonderful. Happy day. Set those down. And we get some blending stumps. These are great. Can't have enough of these. And it looks like, I don't know, maybe these are pastel pencils. I'll take a look in a bit and just see what we got. So, yep, pastel pencils. And then probably some pastel paper, I would imagine. And they really wedged this in here pretty good. Might have to pop it from the bottom a bit, because I don't want to damage the edges of the paper at all. All right, yes, so we got some pastel paper, some Strathmore. So let's go ahead and go through what they have listed here. This is an excellent box. This is my medium. Pastels are my medium. So basically, we have the Rembrandt Soft Pastels half pack, 10-piece set. MSRP on that, $19.95. I would believe it. These are very expensive, but they're very good quality. They blend so nicely. Strathmore 400 series pastel paper pad, assorted tints. Oh, wonderful. It's tinted. Oh, look at that. Tinted paper. So that one's supposed to MSRP at $8.35. So these have just some really nice tints here. The color might be slightly off due to lighting for what you see on the camera versus what's actually in the pad here. But beautiful. Oh, it's so much fun when you work with tints. And pastel pencils. Those are excellent because that's how you can get your fine lines. Those are supposed to MSRP at $2.20 each. And of course the pencil sharpener. And of course the stumps. These are wonderful. So on the back we have a tips and a prompt. Basically it says you got a variety of colors on your paper. Using pastels, not always everyone's favorite. Oh, I love pastels. They are my favorite. They give you a prompt. Make a drawing painting based on your interpretation of the prompt. Post it to social media and hashtag it. So you got 4 weeks, 4 prompts. Prompt number 1. Obviously, I missed week 1. Contest, 2 influence, 3 emoji, and 4 instrument. So let's go ahead. I want to show you how well these perform. I absolutely love Rembrandt pastels. Now it looks like the one came a little broken, but that's okay. Reason being, we'll get rid of the little shards, but you can still even use this little piece. It's just going to be messy. You could stick it under your finger. So if you have a broken piece, just to show you, you can do this and you can still use it to lay down pigment. It's just going to be messy for you. But sometimes you'll find yourself blending with your finger anyway. So that's a finger blend, and it's messy, but the oils from your finger, they'll help blend with that, because then you also have your stumps to blend. And these peel back. So as you're using, I use these for charcoal a lot. Soft vine charcoal. But see, they I don't know if I can get it on camera, but they have layers. It's wound. And as you're using it, you can peel it back. You can peel it and get a fresh surface. But I'm gonna go ahead and start with a pastel pencil. And you can actually, I don't know, I have to have a little point of reference here. You can go ahead and draw, and I don't want to waste paper. I guess I'll just use it in our section here. You can go ahead and draw out an item, say, as such. I'm gonna do a crystal. Okay. And this is actually, I did do my unboxing of my enchanted crystals this month. And I discontinued the service for the crystal of the month. But it was a candle quartz, and it looks like it's got candle drips. So that's actually what I'm kind of sketching right now. So as you can see, I have my sketch. And I'm gonna move this a little closer. Okay, so I have my sketch using the pastel pencils. And at this point, if you want to, you can take the little stubby, I call them stubbies, and you can go ahead, and it's kind of like working with charcoal or anything else where you do a blend. But this gives you a nice fine line. Okay. And then pastels, I'm gonna go with, I'm not gonna use the actual color of the crystal. I'm gonna go with like maybe I'll do a blue and a green. And you can, they're very soft, but not so soft that they just lay down like pools. They do have a firm, this is why I love them. See, it's almost, it's not chalk, it's not like a hard pastel, but it's got firmness to it. It's got a firmness, as you can see. Let me try somewhere else here to show you. See, you can do a fine line because it has a firm texture or a hardness. Apply more pressure. It has a really great form to it. I absolutely love Rembrandt pastels, and they blend nicely. So for instance, I'm gonna go ahead and place a little more color in here. I'm just doing something kind of arbitrary now. So I'm just kind of laying that in. And then put another color side next to it so you can see how it blends. And then I'm gonna take actually like a larger stub and blend the two together. See, and they're highly blendable and they're creamy. Not like buttery, but like a firm, creamy. Look at that, just how, it's just amazing. I love Rembrandt pastels. So I can pick up that black and move it through with the other colors and blend that in. And then I can pick the color will remain on the stub, and you can actually come back down in here and deposit some of that color and mix it in with the line from the pencil, just like so. And then let's say you don't like the hard line on the one end. You can take the white pencil and you can go back over and you can actually lighten up that line, see? And then if you want to say you wanted to have a hard shadow coming in, then you can go back and deposit more dark over here and then have it go to light, and then just reblend it. So I'm gonna pick one up that I used prior. Oh, here we go. And then blend that back in. And the thing with pastels, it's just, you gotta be careful not to overwork it, because sometimes if you overwork it, it can become muddy. Okay? So muddy is when you start to kind of lose your image because there's just so much pigment and it gets kind of cloudy, and you lose some of the crispness that you could have had if you didn't deposit so much pigment. In that case, what you do is you get a leather chamois, and you can actually go in there and you should be able to pick up some of the pigment and clean it out a little bit. I don't have one with me right now because I'm trying to use just what they've given me. But that's what I do with pastels. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the pencil sharpener so I can show you how nice that is, if it's nice. Generals, they make art supplies, usually pencils, usually art pencils. It has a tab to keep the shavings in, which is nice. I've never quite seen that. So you can twist it and open it, twist it and close it. I don't have anything like that. So it's a real nice sharp blade, and the pencil doesn't seem to move too far back and forth in there, so it won't, it keeps it nice and sharp. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of a darker line along this one side here. And try to recover some of what I had. I'm gonna go back in and put some blue. But that's all there is to it. And pastels are fun. They're so much fun. You can't go wrong. Just be careful not to overwork it. And if you do, you can, just same thing with charcoal. You can get a little leather chamois that'll pick it right up and off. And I highly recommend always having one of those in your art box. So that's what I have for the March 2020 Paletteful Packs. I am elated because this is my favorite medium. I love pastels and I love Rembrandts. They are the creme de la creme of pastels from my experience. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next month.